What's up, everybody? Back for more. Ralph says it's being fun. It is fun. But I liked the game originally. Like, I've played this before. Um, I just wanted to try out the console edition so that I could make a judgment call on whether or not to recommend this to other people on the channel. We're going to do some reviews and stuff over the weekend. Already did my early thoughts video. That came out earlier this afternoon over on YouTube. We'll put a link to that up in the YouTube and Twitch chat here momentarily, so that folks can watch that at their leisure. We're going to play a little bit more tonight, assuming we don't have any power issues or internet issues. The power went out earlier, so not sure what's up. YouTube's giving me an error message, which we may need to restart the stream. Hang on a second, let me check YouTube. No, YouTube looks fine. I don't know why I'm getting an error on the back end. Huh. I don't know. Power went out earlier, so I wasn't sure if I was going to stream tonight because we were laying in bed taking a nap, and then I woke up and I was laying on the bed just scrolling through TikTok, and the power went out for like 10 seconds. Came back, I was like, oh, at least it's back. We have storms. It happens. All right. Since we're good to go, let's go up here. I want to get somewhere with some different lighting for the village. This might work. This'll work. I can make this work. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be juicy. Hang on, taking some notes here. So before we get going tonight, as we log in to play some more, New World, Aeternum, here on the PS5 tonight, we're going to address something right out of the box. Because I've seen multiple comments on the early thoughts video and the stream from earlier that I did today, as well as on Twitter/X, from disgruntled players who seem to think that they should be given the console version of the game for free. Because it's not fair that they should have to pay another $60 or $70 to play the console version. They think that because they own the PC version, they should own the other version. Now, I have said, jokingly, it would be cool if they did that. They never will, nor should they. Baldur's Gate 3, great example. I own that game on the PC. I also own that game on the Series X. I paid $40 for the pre-order on the PC years and years and years and years and years before, when it first got announced in October or whatever it was. I don't remember. It was a long time ago that I pre-ordered that game. I paid $70 for it on the Xbox Series X. Did I complain at all? No. Nor should I. The console version is the console version. The PC version is the PC version. You are paying to pay for it to play on the platform that you prefer. If you want to play it on the PC and you own it on the PC, then play the game on the PC. You already own it. But the idea that you should be able to get the console version for free, no. Final Fantasy XIV doesn't do it that way. You pay for the console version, you pay for the PC version, etc. I think that case is, I think it's available now on the Xbox Series X as well, so they even have a version there. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. You pay for the PC version, or you pay for the PS5 or the Xbox Series X version. Rogue Trader. You pay for the PC version, or you pay for the PS5 or the Xbox version. Get out of here with that nonsense. This idea that you shouldn't have to pay for the console edition of the game just because you already own it on the PC. That's legitimately one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. It costs development hours, man hours, development time, and resources. So the company has to invest tens of millions of dollars to make a console edition on a game of this scope. That's not something they should give away for free. That's something that is being developed to sell to a market. The PS5 market, the Series X market. Like, I don't go out there and develop a car to give it away for free to people. Like, you can give away a couple of copies for free for promotional sake, but if I'm investing money to build a product, I'm going to sell that product in the markets that I'm targeting. It continues to bother me when gamers won't respect game developers' time. Like, and I get it. Everybody wants to rail against the corporation, right? They're like, oh, but it's Amazon. They've got billions. They should give it to me for free. No, they shouldn't. Sorry. Because if we're going to apply that broad stroke to a giant mega billion corporation, then we apply the same painting strokes, the same brush strokes to you and your little mom and pop business. If you're expecting them to give everything away for free, then you should give away everything for free. And that's just not how things work. If you already own this on the PC, which I do, I have made it publicly clear in the stream I did earlier and my early thoughts video. I don't plan on purchasing the console edition of this game. Why would I? I already own it on the PC. The PC version that I own becomes this version on October 15th, I believe is the release date when this version launches on consoles. All this is they're now coming out with a console edition for each console, and they're launching those simultaneously while flipping the switch to make the PC version to match, so that we have cross-play across all of these ecosystems so that more people can play the game. More people playing your game is a good thing. Stop being ignorant gamers who don't know what they're talking about. No, you should not be getting this game for free. If you own it on the PC like I do, we'll play it on the PC. We're going to be playing this game. I won't necessarily play this game. I'm really busy in October. But I might squeeze some time in when this comes out because I already own it. I'm not going to go out and buy the PS5 version or the Xbox Series X version unless I feel compelled to. I will admit I really like the PS5 version of the game. I like the different modes that they have for whether you want to do performance mode or quality mode. It's been the most polished version of the game that I've played so far. Like, I've got tons of videos of New World on my channel. They're not recent. I think the only recent one is when I did the controller at the beginning of the year. When they added controller support, I did some videos. And I think that, I haven't tried it on Series X. I know that I think Bubbleonia from earlier was saying he's going to go try it on the Series X because he's got a big 80-inch TV that he wants to try it on. So he's going to try it on the 4K resolution mode and report back, I'm assuming at some point, to let us know what that's like. But I'm playing on the 4K version here on PS5, and it's great. The new archetypes that they give you at the beginning of the game are super cool. Like, that redesign is awesome. The redesign of the island experience, that first introduction to the game, it feels like a more modern introduction. Like, they've definitely tightened that up and polished that up. And once you get into the game, that gameplay loop that we've known New World for over the years is still here, but it's just a highly polished version of it. Anyway, I had to get that off my chest right out of the gate at the beginning of the stream, everybody, because anybody that's going to leave those types of comments on my videos or streams, I'm just hiding you from the channel, and you can go away. Like, I have been heavy-handed with that kind of stuff on my channel, and I don't have a problem doing that because I really do want to cultivate a community of people who play games for fun and who understand, like, have some common sense going on. The idea that you should get stuff for free is no. This is a console edition. If you want to play it on the PS5, buy it on the PS5. If you want to play it on the Xbox Series X, buy it on the Xbox Series X. You own it on the PC, play it on the PC. I don't know who's playing music next to me, but I forgot that there's player music. Unless it's just him banging on the drums. That's annoying. We're going to move away from that. I think you can turn that off in the settings. Chris James says this game's horrible because I'm not going to be able to finish Wukong. Because I'll be playing this all weekend. There's nothing wrong with it. I had other plans this weekend as well. And literally last night, during last night's stream, someone was like, hey, did you know that New World's Aeternum is having an open beta weekend tomorrow? And I was like, I did not know that. And so last night I went on and I downloaded it to the PS5 and I got up this morning and I said, instead of continuing my second playthrough of Star Wars Outlaws, which I'm happy to do, Star Wars Outlaws is a great fucking game. I'm happily playing it for a second time. This is a limited window opportunity. And even though I've played New World in the past and I own it already in the PC, this is a great moment to be able to come on and talk to people and hang out. It's a cost of opportunity. It's a limited time window. We had really good viewership earlier on in the day. The couple of videos I've done already today have had great views. And so we're going to play it again tonight. We're going to play it again tomorrow. We'll probably play it again on Saturday as well. Or Sunday, excuse me. Because tomorrow's Saturday. Well, I'm going to play it all weekend. Why not? It's up. It's free. I don't care that this doesn't transfer over and my progress is deleted. It's something fun to do for a weekend. And it reminds me what a really good game this is. And I might have to try to squeeze time in for something when it does the official launch in mid-October. Because as of right now, I think the only thing I have around that time slot is Starship Troopers launching on the Xbox. And that's not necessarily a new relaunch either. I gotta find my notes now. Because I think Diablo 4 is like a week before that. There it is. Diablo 4 is on the 8th. The DLC. The Starship Troopers was on the 11th. If this is coming out on the 15th, I could do this on the 15th. I could do it for 10 days, because then I got Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on the 25th. And then we're rolling into Dragon Age the Veilguard on the 31st. You never know. But we're here for now. We're going to enjoy it. We're going to have fun. Rant over. I'm going to go play the game now, guys. Had to get that off my chest because we're going to pull that out as a YouTube video. I'm going to have to turn that music off because the problem with listening to other people playing music is that they can play music. If I'm not mistaken, they can get music that's copyrighted and stuff, and that can get me a copyright. Yeah, let's go in here and turn off like player music. That's local and remote players. We're going to turn that all the way off. Oh no, here it is. It's probably this one. Mute other players' musical instruments. On. Let's leave this on and see, because I don't want that to impact NPCs, but we can mute other players' musical instruments. That's what I was remembering. Let's double check that it confirmed it. Yep, we've muted other players' instruments. Alright, we should be safe to go back into the crowd now. Complete town projects to improve settlements and gain rewards. I'm not gonna work on any of these right now. I don't need to. I would like to do more quests to get some more armor. Make sure we don't have any open quests happening up in here. We will take gathering speed, please. I'm enjoying the game immensely, Fire Ferrets, but I also loved it when it launched and had fun with it when it first came out. It's a good game. Alright, we've got quests. What is number 2? Obtain 3 weirdwood sprigs. I can do that. Those are bushes, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember if I can get those from just any old bush. Might be something specific. Well, it's free to play for now, Fire Ferrets, so you could try it out on the PC, Xbox, or PlayStation for free for the next few days. Alright, now we've got to give sprigs. What the hell is this over here? Collect firefly bait. Are there quests? What is this? Oh, I don't have level 30 harvesting yet. Alright. Very interesting. Hey, pig, piggy, pig, piggy, pig. I don't remember what I need bulrushes for, but I'm looting some of them. There's something over here. Tales of Windswoods, the Shields Fishing Stories. Enjoy it, Mushy Poppins. I mean, the base gameplay loop is still there, but they've changed the way the story works quite a bit from the way it launched, and it's much more polished. But it's just it's literally a single-player RPG that has an MMO component that you can choose to participate in or not participate in. You can 100% do the story by yourself. Like, it's just, you know, I think it's a fun little chillax game. What is this? Collect firefly bait. Do I even have that quest? No, that's for a quest I don't even have, so why am I paying attention to that? Number 1, we want to go right up here. Well, I need to do the sprigs. I can do all of them. Let's not get sidetracked. 1 is talk to Satvik Agral at the Golden Fields.
The scene here is unthinkable. A month ago, the most flourishing fields in all Aeternum. Now this.
Same way they did them before, I think, Billock. Just the optional
Druids were
group-based
such
content.
gentle people, and now they're these lost swarmancers destroying the land.
Can the crops be salvaged?
I hope so, because we need it. We must get the windmills going again and then recover any sacks of grain that remain untainted.
Okay.
But the lost swarmancers and withered are everywhere.
I'll take care of it.
You're a brave soul, my friend. I'd protest if the need weren't so dire. Look for any farmers who need rescuing and bring back any sacks of grain you find. And for your own sake, be careful.
Alright. We got to get a whole bunch of stuff from around here. Creepy little bugs, man. I'm pretty sure there's notes inside these houses too. I'm gonna have to get used to that rotation. Got some crafting mats. Oh, we got a note. We headed north from the settlement looking to establish a homestead by the water. Oh, I forgot I switched. Again, I gotta get used to the rotation. I've done everything from ranged so far, other than the boars earlier, so I gotta get used to switching over. And I don't have the jump back yet. This little heal circle. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember there being stuff upstairs. Oh, did he interrupt me? He totally did. Lame. Okay, that sucks that they can interrupt that. Okay. Nice, level 5 bow. We will assign points in a minute. Now is not the place to be assigning points. Place the collected food. Okay, we can talk to him now that we've completed that.
Well, it's not as much as I'd hoped, but it's certainly better than nothing. This grain will keep us fed for a few more days at least. With the windmills turning again, at least there's hope for the future.
Hope is a good thing.
Did you see anyone out there who hasn't become lost? The druids, the farmers, surely someone remains. I know many fled, but it's strange that I've heard no first-hand accounts of how it happened.
I'll check the rest of the farm.
Your confidence seems matched by your skill, so I welcome the help. Indeed, if you rescue anyone you can find, we might be able to get some answers.
I'll search for some more food too.
Good thinking. This farm produced a bountiful crop of fruits and vegetables as well. The fields are cursed now, but there are crates of food that have already been harvested. Go on then, I'll wait here.
Got you covered. Knights Sabatons. No thanks. We don't need any of that. Alright, let's go over here to number 2. Oh, I need to spend some points. I think I want the leap back ability now. Ooh, explosive. Oh man, wow. Can I respec? I think I might want to go with the exploding arrow rather than rain of arrow, because rain of arrow I have to aim. Explosive arrow, I don't have to like pick the area of effect. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna respec really quick. Okay. We'll take penetrating shot. We'll take explosive arrow. Previous row of the tree, so I need to take one of these, right? Oh, do I have to unlock this? No, it just says an unlocked ability. But that's a manual thing. I'll take this. Yep, that's enough. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that's cool. All right. So we need to practice really quick. What's the closest? Right over here to the left. Somebody already has a horse. I think a level 20 is when I get the horse. That's awesome. I can't wait to get a horse. Never got a horse in the live game before.
Oh, where has my zeal gone? I used to be thrilled to tend the crops, to share my food with others, but now it feels empty. Seems like I've seen all there is to see. Done all there is to do.
Well, I find zeal in weird woods.
The light in the stem. It looks like it's dancing. Oh, is it responding to my voice? That's cheeky. I couldn't take this from you, but you should keep such a wonder safe. Take this.
Okay, we gave a sprig to her. I mean, honestly, probably the... Boo! That's a fast zoom. I may have to slow the zoom down on the map. Jiminy Christmas. That zoom is intense. Let's do... Let's do 2 and 3 and then circle back for 1. Also, there's a fast travel waypoint up there we should unlock. Alright, going through the woods. Oh, that became my new favorite ability. Exploding arrow. Fuck yeah. Yeah, it's much more fluid. For sure. Very cool. All right. Okay, there's a note there we need. The man brought us to one of the great spheres and said here we might labor without interruption. The sphere is partially buried as the others requires men to dig. Oh, this is going to be pretty cool. I vaguely remember. So, if I remember correctly, there is a quest associated with one of the dungeons that has to do with these spheres. This is where you start to get into like the sci-fi versus fantasy elements of this game, which I think is really cool. The fact that it blends. I'm always reminded of the island from Lost. April 19th. I write this far from the excavation, yet I am alive and must recount what happened. Rolf's instincts proved true, for as dusk bled out, we heard a distant cry in the woods. Then silence, before we spotted shapes hunched, moving amongst the trees. Oh, wait, hang on. That's the danger of reading when you're in a new birthplace. We'll read that again at a later time when we're more in a safer environment. Pretty sure it's October 15th, France, for the re-release and for the launch of this full version on consoles. We'll read that when we get out. I don't want to get mobbed down here. Let's grab this and then go unlock that fast travel waypoint. Oh. Never pass up a supply crate.
I've spelunked caverns of the ancients, crossed the sands of brimstone by foot, and yet the world is still closed to me. I found no answers. Only more questions. What is the point of searching anymore? To what end?
Let nature be your answer.
Oh, what odd flora. It appears to be calling out to me.
Oh, hang on. Apparently we're getting attacked in the middle of a conversation.
I've spelunked caverns. What is the point of... Oh, thank you.
Alright, well we gave him his thing. Let's go grab this fast travel, just so that we have it. Are you finally waking up, lass? Yes. Smeagol's here, photos there. Chris is just waking up, guys. Pippin's outside. Door's open too. Everybody has had snacks except for these two. Yeah? Okay. Fast travel waypoint activated. Now we'll head back to numero uno on the map. The excavation, that's right, that's that dungeon. See? I'm not misremembering. It's my brain isn't as bad as it could be. Group activities. There's a spelling error on that tutorial pop-up. It said group activities, not activities. It's beta. Roll with it, everybody. Kind of like these stones, you know? Roll with it, because they're round and they can roll. That's right. We went there. God, I love hearing the sound of people chopping trees off in the distance in this game. Or picking away at axes, or the musket calls. Do I have a doggy on me? Bad puppy. I once caught a fish I couldn't stand to keep because it looked at me with the eyes of a man. And that's why you don't drop acid before you go fishing, kids. Finished tilling a new field of planting. It's cool to read these on the go, but it's also hard to do so because you get attacked while reading. So it's oftentimes a better decision just to grab them all and then read them once you get back to town. Shit, did he already respawn? That's a fast respawn. Alright, I'm just giving her that thing. We're getting out of here. Got two more. Gather carrot, corn. Carrots, corn, or barley. I haven't seen anything to collect yet. Come here, scaredy cat.
They'll hear you. Believe me, we don't want that.
Way is clear now.
Thank you.
Oh, I do have a friend. I'm also stuck in the corner. There we go. God, there's notes all over the place to get you sidetracked. They give a nice chunk of XP.
What a mess. Nothing in my studies prepared me for this. I came looking for the other druids, and somehow I got a bit surrounded, I suppose. It is.
Well, the path is clear now.
Well, I would have figured it out soon enough, but thank you nonetheless. Meet me at the edge of the farm. We should talk.
All right. Well, one thing I don't see a difference on. We're gonna go back here and check it out because we had turned it on because someone was saying something about it, but I haven't noticed a difference. Smart cast off. I need to go find something to target really quick. I don't notice a difference. Oh, I wonder if I should turn... The auto traversal looks like it's on by default, which is really cool. Yes, I'm aware that there's an upgrade available. Oh, it's nice to have the auto traversals on. That's really cool because it's literally just going to vault everything automatically. Thank you. That's so nice. Blunk. 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 Alright.
If there are any farmers or druids, I hope they can give us some insight into exactly what transpired here.
How did the farms deteriorate so quickly? It just doesn't make sense. Transforming druids into swarmancers. That's not human magic. That seems like the magic of the island itself.
Okay. Why weren't you
I've
affected?
only just returned from completing my druidic studies at another warren in the north. Whatever happened here, I missed it.
Okay.
It appears all the other druids fell lost from one day to the next.
Why? That's
If I
the big
didn't know
question.
better, I'd say this is some kind of curse.
Curses from the sorceress.
Not likely. I've never heard of anyone who could snap their fingers and turn people lost. If such magic exists, I'd like to know more about it myself.
Me too. Me too.
Do you know the history of this region? Well, I'm something of an expert on Windswood. It's a bit of a tale, but I think it'll help you understand.
Oh, we're getting a
2,000
cutscene.
years ago, cataclysmic wars between Aeternum's earliest civilizations ravaged these southern plains.
Okay.
The sorceress Medea came to Windswood in the war's aftermath, determined to restore this land. Though the ancients were gone, Medea had learned many of their secrets. She channeled Azoth to create the verdant gemstones. These would shield and heal her new domain. The elder druids arrived centuries later to discover what had become a bountiful land.
None of that sounds bad.
With Medea's blessing, they tended to the plants and animals, and Windswood flourished to new heights. But as centuries passed, the sorceress developed new ambitions, seeking to claim realms previously beyond her reach. The verdant gemstones were left in the druids' care. This would now be their garden, their responsibility. But the wrath of the angry earth struck soon thereafter, and the druids were hopelessly outmatched. Medea returned with a fury, purging every last baleful sprig, rescuing Windswood once more.
Only this time you're not worthy to keep
For
it.
their failure, the druids' exclusive claim was rescinded, and settlers came to Corinth. Medea demanded a tribute for her continued protection, hiring the Iron Rose mercenaries to deliver it. Now, it seems, something has gone awry yet again. I return home to find our land suffering, and my fellow druids with it. Druidic blessings turned to curses, bounty turned to famine, and life withering away. No hope in sight.
That was really cool.
I realize that sounds a bit dour, but it is the truth of it. The question now is, what's behind all this mess and how we go about cleaning it up?
Could the druids be the cause?
Not intentionally. It certainly didn't turn out well for them, did it? But it's possible some unfortunate effort to bless the land went astray. Ah, that blowhard speaker of the winds is pushing that theory, isn't he? Buffoon. At least we have Elder Satvik. It's good of you to help him.
Whatever I can do.
I commend your attitude. I'm sure whatever you accomplish with Elder Satvik will be worthwhile. I do hope we meet again. Until then, fare thee well.
Okay. That was cool.
That,
I like
my
cutscenes.
friend, was most impressive. These vegetables may make all the difference. I spoke to the farmers you rescued. They said you also rescued a druid? What did she say?
Her name was Dessa in the north.
She must be initiate. They train up north. Perhaps she can help us make sense of all this. I don't think the speaker's on the right track. Not at all. The speaker insists he sent Medea's tribute, which means it would have been carted off by the Iron Rose mercenaries. They're supposed to be protecting these farms as well, but I haven't seen hide nor hair of them.
Okay.
Yes, they were hired by Medea herself to protect and transport the tribute, but the town had engaged them for security as well. I haven't seen a single member of the Iron Rose company since this whole thing started.
Well, where could
The
they
Iron
be?
Keep lies to the northwest. If you can go and find out about the tribute, it may help us solve this dilemma. I should get these goods back to town where they're desperately needed. Good luck!
Right. Well, we gotta travel a bit for this one, but we've got other quests to work on. So not yet. Storage, please. Because if I ever do decide to start crafting, I'll need it. Alright, we can get a third ability. Sweep with our legs. I'll probably go passives at this point. Yes, please. That fire arrow is going to become a big friend of mine. Alright, we still need to do this sprig. Is that back in town? Yeah, we have 2 quests back in town. We might as well just recall at this point. Doesn't cost anything. Ooh, I love that piece of concept art. Reminds me of Stargate and the Gaul. God, I could totally rewatch Stargate SG-1 again. If only I had the time.
Every day is the same.
If you want it to, Russian,
The same walls over
there's
and
multiple
over.
versions,
The same walls. There is no
multiple
splendor.
graphic settings.
I want to feel
So
excited
you can get
by
what you
life
want.
again. but everything has lost its color. What is this? It's
Exactly, Mochi. It's a comfort
remarkable.
show.
The light and the eye couldn't tend to such a marvel. But
All right, I got my reward for that. So the best part about this, if you're on console, is you can go over here to the settings, and you go into video, and you can set the frame rate you want, uncapped 3060, but then you can also choose what mode you want to play in. So I'm in 4K, which is quality mode. I favor quality above performance, and I'm not exactly sure what it's hitting here, but it feels like around 40-ish. In outdoor areas, I don't notice any difference, but in towns, you could definitely feel a dip. The game launches in default by performance, which is probably easily more than 60. But I'm playing it in quality mode. Okay, we've already grabbed that book. What was this? Warboard. Oh, that's for the PvP stuff, I think.
You survived! I was beginning to worry. What did you find?
They've all become lost.
I had feared that may have happened. Thank you for your efforts. I'll inform their families. The secrets of Aeternum yet elude me, but still, I feel as if we are on the verge of a breakthrough.
Alright, I need to pay attention to my goodies, because I have gotten a couple of goodies. I don't care about the longsword. I did get some new... How do I compare? Ha! Oh yeah, that's definitely better. I thought I got a spear in here somewhere, and I don't see it. Or maybe it's from a different quest turn-in. Well, it was never a bad game to begin with, Moshi. It's had a very dedicated... And see, this is one of those weird things. There's a lot of people who think that this game somehow failed, and it never failed. It launched, it had a huge initial launch base, and then it faded down to about 5 to 10% of that launch base, which is the exact same as every single other live service game that is in existence. You get a huge rush at the beginning, people get their 40 hours of gameplay, like me. Hi guys, that's me. And then I went away and I played other games, and I abandoned New World because I didn't want to play it as an online MMORPG. Other people do. But the game has always had a very stable... Just go check their social media. They have continually patched the game, continually worked on the game. They have a, it's smaller than its launch audience, but it's still a respectable amount of followers that have kept it going. And more importantly, allowed them enough revenue to be able to do console editions. That's cool. Lotra doesn't have console editions. EverQuest 2 doesn't have console editions. Star Wars: New Republic doesn't have console editions, and those games arguably, especially Lotro and Star Wars: New Republic, arguably have way more, in terms of IP. Lord of the Rings Online, Lord of the Rings, and then Star Wars is Star Wars. Like, you would think that those two games would have console editions, and they don't. But yet New World does, which does show the strength of what they have going on with their existing community and player numbers. So I don't think it ever went anywhere. I think there was a certain, it's the certain naysayers, and I would look at this as, your traditional game that continues to have a life cycle, and there's a certain smaller group of communities who it didn't feel right when it launched, or, it didn't do the things they wanted it to do, and they might have fallen off, and You know, I think that's normal for any game. But the reality is it's always been there, and it's been a good game that's continued to patch and patch and patch. Not very many games get the chance to go to console as well as PC after like a few years. That's usually not how it works. So I would point to that as a sign of going from strength to strength, even though it's a smaller game than what people might have wanted it to be. It is a really cool world and concept. I think I mentioned it earlier. Like, to me, it's kind of like the island from Lost, because there's so many like time periods that you can interact with on the storylines and the different architecture and everything else. The launch was, I gotta say, if it had played like this at launch, I would probably have stuck with it longer than the initial 40 hours, because it plays really polished now. It's fully voiced. It's got way more than. I remember when it first launched, it was just mostly you were doing all those. I'm gonna say it. The syndicate quests were not my favorite part. Like having to do those faction quests to level up. I did not like that part of the launch game. I'm glad that that went away. There are still quests that you can do for like the town boards and stuff, but now you're to follow a traditional, you know, and they've added cutscenes, and we have a clear antagonist now in the sorceress. I'm a big fan.
That's exactly right. Gods be damned.
I do
To be
think though
present
that
for another
based on
human
what I've
being
seen so
is to
far,
share in their divinity. To be kind is to perform miracles.
I think no. Bruce's Gaming asks, over on YouTube, is the beta available for everyone, or do you need to pre-order it? Freely available. Anyone who wants to go out and play this weekend, it's freely available. PC, Xbox, PlayStation. Today, tomorrow, right? 13th. I think it's the 13th to the 16th, so all weekend. Everybody can go play it for free and try it out and see if they want to play it or not. After that, it's a box cost. And then if you're going to be playing it on console, there will be an online subscription required for whatever service you're using, whether it be Series X, Xbox ecosystem, which is like Xbox Game Pass, and then PS Plus. Like, you'll need an online subscription to play if you want to play online. Or you can get it on the PC, and it's free to play beyond the box cost. Alright, we got some more goodies. Firefly bait. I got furniture. I don't have a house yet. Suppose I could go get a house if I wanted to. Actually, I think you have to be 15 to get a house. I'm only level 12. Alright, we need to head out of town. Multiple quests over there. Oh, that is a hemp. Definitely gonna harvest the hemp. Oh, can I not harvest that? No. I got it. Yay. Hemp is much needed and hard to find. If you find a place where hemp grows, you just need to stay there and farm it, if you plan on crafting. You're welcome, Bruce. For anybody tuning in tonight for the first time, this is the second stream of the day. I multi-stream on YouTube and Twitch. This is my day job. YouTube is the primary channel, but we multi-stream in both places ever since October of last year when Twitch started letting multi-streaming take place. I do daily streams around 9 or 10 a.m. Central Time, and we will often do afternoon streams around 5 to 6 p.m. Central Time. We usually have a mainstream game. We just wrapped up Star Wars Outlaws as well as Space Marine 2. We are still wrapping up a couple of things in Space Marine 2 related to the PvE online component. But we're taking a momentary break right now to play this, since this is a limited window opportunity over the weekend. We're going to play a little bit of New World Aeternum. So I'll be streaming again tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow evening is our normally scheduled World of Warcraft session. And then Sunday morning at 5 a.m. I do a No Man's Sky stream, followed up by the normal stream of the day, which will be New World Aeternum.
I don't understand. My comrades were hardened soldiers. Tough bastards, one and all. Well, we've all died a time or two. What soldier hasn't on this island? How could every one of them have become lost?
Yeah, Mochi. Mochi said the lag when it first launched kept me from playing. Performance was rough. Yes, it was. Performance at launch was very rough. This is buttery smooth. I have had no issues at all. Knock on wood. You know, we might get some disconnects or something because it's a launch thing. But I feel like this version of the game is night and day compared to the version that launched, what was it, 3 years ago or whatever?
We heard the farmers' cries and rushed to help. But the beetles were on us the moment we emerged from the garrison. We fought bravely. But when my comrades began to fall, I realized they were returning as lost. It makes no sense. The Iron Rose have steel spines and iron resolve. We don't despair.
You're not wrong, Dave. Big games, there is a
Ultimately,
challenge in
I also
games that
fell
were hotkey
beneath the
heavy.
blade of one of my former comrades.
But I
I
also
was too
play,
shocked to fight back.
I play a lot of Lotro, and I only ever use like 5 abilities. I don't use hardly anything in Lotro. Same thing with Star Wars Republic. It's like 5-6 abilities. That's really all I ever use. Same thing, if you've ever watched me play World of Warcraft, I play on Wednesday nights and Saturday nights. I play World of Warcraft on a controller. World of Warcraft has native controller support, and it's another one of those games that most people consider to be hotkey heavy with hotkey bloat. Not a problem. I've got like 6-8 abilities that I use. The rest of it's just fluff that you don't have to use unless you're raiding. And I've got those. I raid with a controller in World of Warcraft. Been doing it publicly on Saturday nights for almost a year now. We've been playing with our guild. And it would be the same thing with Star Wars Republic or Lord of the Rings. I would end up putting like 5 or 6 things in the hotbar and then not worry about the rest, because that's what I do anyway. I don't really like going back to EverQuest 2 and having like 6 hotbars full of shit. Like, I never use more than like the 4 or 5 things that it takes me to do my normal rotation. And I don't think I've used all the other stuff since the raid days years and years and years ago. So, but yeah, I mean, that's a challenge. But it's also not that big of a challenge, because we have companies like Final Fantasy XIV and World of Warcraft who have, you know, Blizzard and respectively, they have done it. It could be done, but it costs a chunk of change, and those games don't have the budget.
Yes, but
Unfortunately.
I can't be the only one. I fought alongside these soldiers against impossible odds. And now they become lost fighting some damn bugs?
I know, Red Jar Jar. This is
Sergeant
one of the
Cotton,
big differences
Toughest
between the
Oregon
launch
Company.
version and the new version
must
is
be
that
here
there are
somewhere.
quests now with fully voiced NPCs. This is fun. Like, I'm having a lot of fun.
Would you do that? I can't bear to face my former comrades.
And I liked the launch version,
Not
but it
again.
felt more, you know, there was a lot of running around and getting the blue notes to understand the
Find
story that was
Catherine.
going on. And
Then meet me at the Iron Keep to the west. I must report this to Commander Merrill. Though I dread doing so.
the PC version, if you own the PC version, Red Jar Jar, it converts over to this version on the 15th of October, as I understand it. So if you already own it on the PC, just wait a couple of weeks or a month, I guess, and it will be porting over to this version when the console editions go live. So the Xbox and the PC version, the Aeternum version of the game, think of it like Final Fantasy XIV Reborn, right? The new version of the game goes live on the 15th of October. When it does, the PC version becomes this. And then there's the console versions. If you already own it on the PC, you're good to go. But you will have to pay extra for the Xbox version or the PS5 version if you want to play it on the console. And I already ranted about that at the beginning of the video. That'll become a separate YouTube video for tomorrow. Talking about how, yes, you do need to pay for the console editions. They're separate than the PC editions, and it should be that way.
Don't forget to set yourself a campsite.
I
If you
finally
get
got a
in over your
bag.
head, it's a safe place to go back to.
But if this is, no lie, like if this is the version, I may skip Starship Troopers, guys. I might skip Starship Troopers to come play this instead in mid-October. Because Starship Troopers was coming to the Xbox, and I didn't play it when it launched, and I wanted to, but I was told that it doesn't have a storyline, and that kind of made me go, oh, because I really liked the fact that Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 has a storyline. Like, there's the single-player storyline, and then there's the multiplayer storyline, right? But it has story, and I've been told that Starship Troopers doesn't really have a story, it's just missions. And that kind of made me go, oh, now I don't know that I want to, I'm not as excited to play it, even though I love Starship Troopers as an IP. And I wasn't sure, you know, I'll still do it, you know, because it's mid-October and I got nothing else on my plate. But if this is coming out on the 15th, that would give me 10 days. I could play this for about 10 days before I go over to Black Ops 6 campaign and then Dragon Age the Veilguard. So we might play this in October when it goes live. See if I can't get through the main storyline in 10 days. There are so many camps around here. Holy shit. This must be the people had a quest to do the camps. Yep. Right there. Build a camp. I'm being prompted to build a camp somewhere. This is something that if I was the person developing the game, I would not be allowing all of these campfires to exist. I would definitely, because this is a performance hit to people's machines. Right there. No, you stupid dog. I would phase these if I was developing this. Oh, do I not have enough wood? Well, we're about to get some wood. This better be green wood. I have no idea how they're transferring stuff over from your old characters to the new edition, Red Aeternum. So that one I'm not sure on. I would assume it would be like most other games. It'll probably, some stuff will go and some stuff won't. So I feel like the camp is a little bugged out. That's weird. Alright, I think it finally worked. Alright, hang on, we got a side quest over here. Should I get sidetracked with a side quest? Sure, why not? But we should go get the main quest first to make sure that it's not in the same area as the side quest.
Commander Merrill dives under the Minotaur's blade, dodges left, weaves right, and plunges his sword into the heart of the beast.
Sounds like a hero.
Sorry, I didn't notice someone was near. I was training.
For what?
To join the Iron Rose Company. Stalwart bastions of valor they are. I don't have a copy of the creed. You look like a hardy adventurer. Could you swing by their camp and borrow a copy from me?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I've seen it posted near the
Yeah,
King's
Belloc.
entrance.
Sorry, I missed your comment. I just saw it
Maybe
pop up.
multiple pages. I
You
know
find
how to
that the skill
meditate
bloat
and
with a lot of
learn
games with the
discipline.
EQ2 being
But
one of the
that's
worst
difficult without
offenders. You have a shit ton
instruction.
of skills, but only use 7. Oh, I see what the smart casting is for. I understand the smart casting now. It was for that ability right there, because it manually made me stop. What the fuck is that thing coming after me? Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Oh, it's retreating? Is it going away? Holy shit, that thing was terrifying. Dude, I don't want to go into my menu if that thing is still creeping around. That one, it manually does its thing. That's what the smart casting is for. Alright. Shit, let's see if we can get in here really quick to the menu. Settings. Nope, I got spawns. Where was it at? Smart cast on activation, smart cast on. There we go. Oh shit, and I missed my... Ow! No! No, I'm in a bad place! No! Get... I gotta remember the target locking in this game, guys. Oh, I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. Run away. I'm not used to the target locking. Ah! I think I'm clear. I think I'm clear. Okay, it's retreating. Alright. Pause. Let's eat some food. I forgot about the food buff. So I didn't even have the food buff running. Herpa-derpa. Alright, we need to be a little more cautious about this. There's a survivor up top. Let's switch over to the spear. Yeah. Drink a fucking potion!
It's over, man. It's all over.
Game
Everyone's
over,
lost.
man! Game over!
We lost too.
Sorry, did I wake you up? I just woke Frodo up. Did you see his look?
Done.
Hi, buddy. Did I wake you up?
See, Sergeant Catherine took an arrow and she turned and tried
Come
to bite my throat.
Come on.
That's it. I'm done. I quit.
I know, you want to go to your mommy.
Out there? No way. No way. They're everywhere. I've seen those soldiers fight. They'll tear me apart.
Here,
I need
go on to your mommy.
I need... Is there really a way out?
I don't think he wants to go to mommy right now. I woke him up with my my shrilling. He came out of his box. He's like, Dad, what are we making so much noise for? I may have woken Spiegel up too, but he's taking a bath right now. Alright, get on out of here before it's too late, buddy.
Okay. You can do this, Gideon.
You should go boy, Frodo.
Think good thoughts.
Um,
Are you sure?
todas las
Never
puertas
mind.
están abiertos. Y Blanca está
I'm
afuera,
going.
no olvides.
I'm just gonna stay here a minute.
No. Todos están encerrados.
Go on. It's
Ay,
better to
perdón.
travel separately.
Estoy pensando, la puerta del metal es abierto. Sí, sí. Y no sé si es oscura afuera, pero esos dos no tienen botana. Los otros... Sí. Leia, no sé. Oh, shit! Sorry, talking to my wife and not paying attention. Where the... That must be a long way away. Shit. Oh, there's a note. Another note. Oh, we're at the garrison. Okay. So we can get the journal from here. Boss mob. Ooh, he dropped a bag of loot. Ooh, there's the note I need. The Iron Creed. No, don't scratch my chair, buddy. I am running bow and spear. No. Yes. It's like bow and spear? No, it's spear and bow. Yes, it's the ranger archetype that they start you with at the beginning of the game. If you choose, there's archetypes now, so. So you get to choose what you want to start off with, and then you can branch out from there. And I just stuck with it. Oh shit. I gotta remember you have to target lock. Otherwise you totally miss your attacks. You just have to your target lock. I always forget about that. You going out? Smeagol's gonna come, honey. Maybe not. Ooh, there's a fast travel. Yes. Hi, buddy. He's behind me talking big talk, guys. It's because Mommy just went outside with Frodo and he hears her giving food to Frodo. Yeah? Uh-huh. Is that true? You're not supposed to scratch. Yeah. What's up, buddy? You ready for your dinner? Hey. Alright. Yeah, hang on, guys. Shit, this is like the worst place. Oh, no. And then Pippin just came in because Chris didn't close the door. Hang on. I gotta get to a safe spot. I do not want to just park here. I gotta deal with cat stuff. I'm running in the wrong direction. Where's the fast travel? Let's go to the fast travel waypoint. That should be relatively safe, and then I can take care of the cats. I heard you, Pippin. Just relax. Alright. Be right back. Alright. Cat dinners. Well, cat snacks. Dinner's at 9. Late afternoon snacks are sorted. Everybody else had their snacks about an hour ago, but Smeagol and Frodo just woke up, so. Dr. Nixu says, I like to run bow and greatsword. I love the fact that there are lots of different combos you can do. My first ever character was Rapier and Ice Gauntlet, and it fucking rocked. I would happily do Ice Gauntlet and Rapier. If I was to ever, like, legitimately play this game again, that's a lot of fun. But I also did Rapier and Musket earlier this year when they did the controller support launch, and I was like, that's pretty cool. They're calling it a Musketeer now in the character creation archetype builds. I was like,
You're back! I had heard that many of them became lost.
I just like the
I
Rapier.
was
It's a lot
worried
of fun.
about you. Thank you so much. I'll study this and memorize it. Someone has to carry on their legacy. I'll make myself worthy of the name. With study and dedication, one day I'll be worthy.
One day I'll make it.
The creed says valor is a beacon to those who've lost hope. Let your blade shine a light in the dark. I agree. Problem is, I don't have a sword, and Iron Rose soldiers ought to have an Iron Rose blade. They are very specific weapons. Can't be crafted by just any old smith. That'd be
Get you one.
marvelous. I've hit enough sticks against tree trunks. I swear, the forest is starting to glare at me.
Dr. Nick says, download is done. Time to log in and give it a go. Answer a couple of comments here real quick, guys, and then we'll get back to it. Someone was asking about a character creator for Dragon Age the Veilguard. I'm like, I haven't heard anything about such the thing. Also, I had to get rid of a couple of trolls who were like already saying stupid stuff on my early thoughts video around New World. And it's the typical like, this should be free. It's like, nope, bye. Do I know what's different between the Aeternum DLC and update? Yeah, it's a brand new polish pass. And they've changed a bunch of stuff, new character creation, new archetypes at the beginning that you can choose from, although you can still earn any skill in the game. There's a brand new tutorial quest, which is fucking fire. There is an overall polishing of all the systems, refinement to the main storyline. It's just a general update. The big thing, though, the biggest thing, is on the 15th, when this all goes live, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC players will all be able to play together in the same ecosystem. And the game will then be that much better because now we will have people across all platforms. And it is never a bad thing to have more people playing your game. I believe it's October 15th is when it comes out officially. This is the open beta for people to get in and test and try out and see if they like it. I already own it on the PC, so I'll happily play it on the PC when it upgrades and goes to the new version. Oh, I already have bull rushes. I don't need any more of those.
What a relief to see you again. I'm afraid that the same curse that befell the garrison has struck the Iron Keep as well. It's swarming with my lost brethren.
That's not
What
good.
did you find there? Is this Sergeant Cotteran's armband? I can't believe it. The fall of Cotteran the Red. Never thought I'd see the day. Of course, this day is not like any other. The Iron Keep has fallen to darkness. Something, or someone, clearly brought a curse on us.
Oh, this is what it was. Hang on, guys. I'm like, this is one of the new shirts that Chris got me, and I was like sitting here going, something's poking at my armpit. And it's one of those little plastic things that the tags go on. Must have gotten missed when she took the tags off. I thought it was like the tag or something. I was like, is there a tag in here that's rubbing against my skin? But it's just that plastic thingy.
It could be, but I can't imagine why. We've delivered her damn tribute
By the way, this
for
is one of
more
the new
years
shirts
than
that
I can
Chris got me.
count. It makes no sense she'd turn on us.
A little piece of artwork.
Cotteran was on the rotation
She got me that
to
Wolverine
escort the
shirt too.
tribute
Chris
to
is always
Caesar.
buying me. She calls them my stream
And
shirts
she
because
was
she
still
likes
at the
me to have.
garrison.
I don't. If it was just me, I would literally be
don't
wearing the
know.
same gray and brown and green T-shirts that I've been wearing for the past 20 years. My wife loves me. She wants me to look good on stream.
There's only one way to know for sure.
So
The
thanks to her, I have a
stage area is
varying
inside the
wardrobe
keep.
for the
Either
streams.
the wagons are there, or they aren't. Now listen, I want the truth, and to prove the Iron Rose didn't fail in its duty. But I can't raise arms against my fallen comrades again. Not yet.
So you don't have to. I'll take care of it.
You've got metal. I'll give you that. You'd have made a fine addition to the Iron Rose, if all this hadn't happened. But yes, go look for the tribute. And search Commander Meryl's office too. He managed correspondence with Medea, so you might find something.
What will you do?
I'll head to Corinth and see the Speaker of the Winds. Meet me there after the keep. There's a shrine nearby to speed you on your way. Good luck, soldier.
All right. All right. I did get a new bag, which is awesome. More carrying capacity. I don't want those pants. I don't want to use an ice gauntlet. That's a fire staff, which I don't care about. I'm gonna take that spear. It's better than my base spear. Ooh, it even has a green effect. Oh, how fucking cool is that, guys? Look at that green effect on my spear. Oh, by the way, we have points to spend, don't we? Yes, we do. Guys, I gotta admit, this version, this is really streamlined, man. Obviously, this is all the same as what I played before, but they have really streamlined character progression and storylines and everything. I want passives. Ooh. That's nice. Oh, I need perforate. Hang on. What is perforate? Oh, I already have perforate. What is this then? I need an unlocked ability in the previous row of this tree and perforate, so I have to unlock that first. Alright, fast travel waypoint's right over there. Main quest is here. Is your Iron Keep? Oh, there's like a... Oh, that's right. You got to do the Azoth staff to get into the dungeons. I forgot about that. That's cool stuff, man. Okay, so that's that. Why do I have a... There we go. Remove that pin. I was like, why do I have a pin all the way over there? This is what I'm looking for. The journal. Main story. Where's that at on the map? Is it the same location? Both quests are in the same location? Okay. Search Iron Keep, visit Iron Keep. Okay. Well, I was just herping and derping, not realizing these are both in the same place. Yeah, the character models, Dr. Nick too? Yeah. Especially like that whole character creation sequence. It looks much better. Whoa, what was that back there? Nothing. Alright, we have multiple quests here, and we probably should go slow. Better switch over to my spear if I'm going up in here. Oh no, bad place to be. Whew. Looks like it's gonna be over somewhere else. How do I get over there? Oh, that's a commander. Crap. Didn't pay attention. Woo! Here's your contract. Read through this stuff later. I don't want to die right now. Oh, do we gotta go over to the next door? Gotta go next. Nice duck and tumble, man. There's the sword that she wanted. Ah, I'm gonna get attacked! Oh, he blocked. Come on, I need a better POV. Here, we'll blow you up. Bye-bye. We good? We're good. Break on through to the other side. Alright, we need to investigate some cart tracks. change
By
of
order
plans.
of the Speaker of the Winds, I'm writing to inform the Iron Rose Company that the City Guard will be escorting the tribute to Medea.
Okay.
The Iron Rose is relieved of the responsibility for this season. I will be escorting the tribute myself, so you needn't be worried for its security.
Guard Captain DuPont.
Guard Captain DuPont.
Alright, we need to search somebody's office. We gotta go back up top.
I do not need your excuses, Commander. The tribute for the season has not arrived on schedule, and, as you well know, this is a breach of my contract with the Iron Rose, with the town of Corinth. Whoever holds the title of Speaker of the Winds these days, they should be reminded of the consequences that are described in detail in the original covenant. If this situation is not remedied quickly, and to my satisfaction, further reparations will be expected.
I think I need to adjust.
I will not hesitate to visit Windsworth myself and personally see that the cost is paid for these transgressions. Yours in candor and quickly decreasing patience. Medea.
So, no subtitles for that. It would have been. I need to adjust the volume, I think, a little bit so that I can better hear voiceovers when those happen, because they're getting drowned out with all the other sound effects. Sound effects. I don't think this is a safe place. We might be okay right here. Dun, 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 audio. Where are you at? Let's drop. Yeah, I mean, 75 is not a bad place to be. And then leave the movie volume and the UI volume up. The music might be a little faint now. Hang on. All right. Oh, there's some hemp. Definitely grab this along the way. Thanks, Mr. Bunny. Appreciate your sacrifice. There's swimming now? I haven't tried to go in any water yet. That's cool, Nick, too. Really cool. Ooh, there's a note I missed.
A warrior is no more noble or sharp than the iron of the blade he carries. No more graceful than the way he treats others.
I've got your sword.
Thank you, thank you. You truly are a friend.
Much better.
I'll be
I can
able
hear
to
the
practice
voiceovers
properly
a lot better now.
Trees, beware.
One more level and I can go buy a house. French fried rabbit. Yeah, we could do some more Sling Blade tonight, Belloc. All right. I got some more points to spend. When I get to 50 points, oh yeah. 5% base damage while at full health, 20% haste for 3 seconds after skinning. So cool. Optional, use the Spirit Stone, Spirit Shrine to travel to Corinth. Yes, I will do that. Oh, does it cost those coins? Well, screw you. I'm just going to use my freebie. Oh, because I'm running. Oh, gosh darn it. Yes. Oh, I'm destined to not be able to fast travel. Don't touch the controller. Leave it alone. That reminds me, I need to make a note here. Okay. Man, I could go for some rabbit right now. That sounds really delicious, actually. Rabbit's good, man. It also doesn't help that I'm hungry right now. Man, if we get a snack here in a minute. Who's shooting firearms in town? Tip timer. I don't know what the tip timer is all about. Hang on, did I miss a door?
Ah, it's good to see you. Almost called you comrade. I'm glad you made it safely. It seems this disaster
this
has
sounds
spread
so much
all
better to
across
me now.
Windsword. What did you find in the Iron Keep?
Voiceovers are actually clear
Correspondence
now
from
instead of
Medea.
muted by the music.
Let me see. God's blood, she is not happy.
You can tip people that play music. Oh, okay. See, I have music turned off, so that's interesting, though.
All this means the tribute never made it to Medea. But I still don't understand. If the Iron Rose didn't have the tribute, who did?
The ledger says Captain DuPont.
That beady-eyed little bastard. I'll see him tarred and feathered if this is his fault. But wait. If DuPont took the tribute, this speaker would have known. This explains why he wouldn't see me. They're a rotten scoundrel. They can't dodge this, though. You've got proof, right?
Yep.
That's good. I'd join you, but I'm not sure I could resist the urge to bash their faces in. You'll do better alone.
Confrontation! So much gunfire and violence! Oh my god! One thing I've noticed is that once you're past the tutorial, I have not gotten any class-specific armor for my archetype. So I think that's only related to your class when you start the game. And then beyond that, you're going to have to just start taking stuff from quest rewards or craft your own stuff.
Ah, the hero who restored our windmills returns from the field. Gratitude is in short supply in Corinth these days, but I, for one, salute your courage.
I haven't even paid attention if the guild stuff is even still in the game. I don't even know that, because back in the day you could earn sets of armor from the 3 different guilds. You would like align yourself with a guild and do quests for them. And they had a very specific armor type and like logo. They were all repeatable bullshit quests, but it was like a grind thing. I don't even see that anymore. I don't miss it. Just out of sheer curiosity, because that was an easy way to get a gear set.
Ah, as I've said countless times now, we've sent the damn tribute. We can't always guarantee the caravan's safety.
Other than the fact you sent DuPont to take it.
As was my right. That which Medea, if she's still there, has robbed us for decades, giving nothing in return but some legend of magical protections. I sent DuPont to learn the truth. How could I know he'd be waylaid on the road? Even so, if Medea wants a war over it, then damn it, we should give her one!
Sounds to me like you wanted this to happen.
Of course not. The town wants to continue appeasing Medea, so I've tried. Even now, if we can recover the tribute, I'll send it. You can help. Talk to Captain DuPont. He'll give you the details.
Uh-huh. All right. What is that red campfire on my map? Is that campfire that I dropped? It is. Respawn not available outside of 500 meters. Gotcha.
All right, slow down, hero. We're all mad about the stolen tribute, myself included. But going out there to reclaim it won't be a walk on the beach. The pirates that hit us are a tough crew. If you want to volunteer to take them on yourself, be my guest. But I ain't going anywhere.
Just tell me where they are.
There's a few pirate dens scattered in Windswood. But it was the Buccaneer Creek bastards that attacked me on the road and took the tribute. People are saying those pirates are lost now. So that just means they're all the more ruthless. So go on, hero. Let's see how you fare against that outfit.
Well, I think we've got it covered, I think. How's my inventory looking? Mysterious footwear. Inside is random foot armor based towards the weight class if you're currently equipped. What could it be? Ancient leather boots of the century. Happily wear those to replace the ones I'm wearing. How do I hold on to something for transmog, I wonder? That's heavy. Because I haven't done any of the transmog stuff yet. I think this is the transmog person right here.
Windsward is a classic
The
example of a
style
wasted
dancer.
land. Such potential and such little hemp. Guard your good clothes, and I can enhance them if you'd like.
So is this based on what you've discovered, kind of like World of Warcraft? Okay. Oh, I see how it works. So it has it grouped into heavy. Okay, so it's grouped based on the type it is. Okay, I see. So if I want to go back to the green version, I could, but I'm currently wearing the blue version. I got it. I figured it out. Very cool. So that's like the World of Warcraft transmog system, essentially.
You don't have to tell me. I already heard. That weasel DuPont let the tribute get stolen by pirates. Never would have happened with the Iron Rose. Now we're all paying the price, aren't we? But honestly, Medea may be ruthless with those who cross her. But I don't think she'd do this, not to the entire region. That's cruel, even for her.
Then what do you think?
I think the Speaker and that fool DuPont are hiding something. And when I find out what that is, they'll answer for it. I promise you that.
I promise you that.
Still, if the tribute can be reclaimed, it's worth trying. But going up against the Buccaneer Creek pirates, that will be ugly. Won't find many volunteers.
Well, I'll take care of it.
You'd say that. Just be careful. Those brigands are crafty as hell. I'd come, but I've got to find someone in this damn town I can trust first.
Good luck with that, Dr. Elver Sadvik.
All right. I know Sadvik. Go see him right away. Godspeed to Buccaneer Creek, my friend. Scout the camp carefully before charging in.
Okay. So essentially, if I want to get better gear, I'm probably going to need to craft it. I have no idea which one of these is going to be leatherworking. That's possibly where I'm going. Can I not waypoint it? Or maybe I did, it just wasn't showing me on the... that's woodworking, outfitting. That's cloth, leather. Horse leather and linen. Don't I have to go to like the skinning station if I remember correctly? Which is all the way down there. So they're going to make me run back and forth across the... Yeah, see, here's the syndicate. Yeah, here's the faction reps. So the faction quests are still in the game. Okay. Oh, I only have enough to make 6. Oh no, I can make 55. Why does it say 6? So, right in front of me should be the syndicate dude. Right? Oh no, I went the wrong way. I guess it wasn't, the arrow wasn't pointing in that direction. I was misinterpreting. Oop, there's a note. Well, they're on the map anyway.
Glad tidings to you, friend. Lend me an ear, and I'll weave you a yarn.
Well, I don't actually know what that means anymore. It just says... So the faction quests might not be in the game anymore. Or maybe it's just I haven't gotten to the high enough level to do them yet. I don't know. We need to probably make some... Yeah, we need to go to the loom next, I would assume. I don't even know what I need to make linen. Doubt I even have enough to make anything. Oh, so I could do armor straps and Azeroth to extract linen or leather. That's cool. I could put a mod on it. I'll take Constitution bonus. What does adding Azeroth do? Okay. Okay, got some new pants. I can make some boots. That's it. Why not? It's better than nothing. Those are hideous. Leather boots of the scholar are hideous. Still, it's cool that I made them. So, yeah, I can make all my own stuff. Where do I make a bow? Workshop. Right? Yeah. Probably gonna have to refine some wood or something. I need timber and linen. I thought I had linen. I probably used it to make the stuff. Are these special bows? Must be. Alright, I need linen and timber. So that's gonna be... woodcutter. And then I think I can go to the outfitting station and trade those armor scraps for linen. Yeah, extract cloth linen. I only get one? Boo, that's not a lot. That hopefully is enough to make a bow, though. I can only make... What the hell did I need? It was more than 2. I may have to go chop down some trees if I want to get a new bow. Oops. I need 2 more timber. And I need more linen. I thought I had linen. Where's the storage chest? Well, I guess he's gonna cut some trees down. Ooh, what is this? Oh! The container contains 3 to 4 linens. And I got 2 of them. Oh, I see how that works. Okay, so it gave me boxes, which... So I have enough linen now. Okay, I just need more wood. We do need to harvest some more trees, though. I need to get myself a better bow. That's a mature tree. I don't need mature trees. I think it's gonna have to be these tiny trees over here. The baby trees. Turkeys are hard to come by. Get them when you can. Feathers are important. Nope, nope, don't need the mature tree. Honestly, we should probably have plenty of wood by this point. I remember the next stage of this is you got to get a bunch of steel, is it, or iron, and that's harvesting the next tier of like metal to make your next tier tools, or you can just buy them from the market. God, those sound effects are awesome. All right. See if we can get that bow made. I'm almost level 15, guys, and that's when I can build. I think you can buy a house at level 15. Probably need to go right here. Theoretically, that's enough to make my bow. All right. Nothing to add to it. Mortal energy, 14 stamina on kill. I'll happily take that. Thank you very much. That is a huge upgrade. Alright, Azo, we got our first troll in the chat tonight, everybody. Let's welcome Azo, who claims that there's no way this game is ready to be released in October, and yet it's already playable, completely polished, absolutely playable, already available, already. Oh, if you're making comments like that, yeah, you're going to get called out for being a troll, absolutely. There's no way it's going to be ready by October. We're playing it. It's live. It's available this weekend. You can't claim something isn't ready to be released when it's already here. Prove to us, Azo, what's not ready for release. Oh, no, you're going to run away? You're going to come in and make a bitchy comment and then run? Okay, bye-bye. What's up? Ain't no place for trolly little bitches here, guys. Ain't no way this is ready for release. Show us what's not ready for release. And then rather than show us, they just leave because they got nothing. I do want to equip that item. Dennis says, I enjoy the nuance in Renfail's comments. Well, the thing is like, I've worked in game dev for a decade. And it's like, I don't have any patience for that kind of shit. Like, if you want to make a constructive criticism, cool. So the proper way I would have done that would be like, you know, if you think that there is something that might not be ready for release in October, you would point that specific thing out. You would say something like, man, I just don't know, because I think, like, have you seen how there's some stuttering over here, or did you guys notice how you're falling through the world when you try to summon your mount? Like, they would give us proof of some sort of game-breaking bug that would make the game not ready for release. But the thing is like, New World has already been a published game for many years. This is nothing more than the console version that they've been prepping behind the scenes, and a polished sort of relaunch of everything across all the systems. The exact same systems that I'm playing right now, you can go play in New World as it exists today on the, the live version of the game. Has all of these features. There's nothing different. The harvesting system is exactly the same. The questing system is exactly the same. The fishing system everything is there. The game loop has been published for multiple years. There is nothing different with the version that we're playing today, other than this is I'm playing it on the PS5. This is the new version that's just had it's got the new archetype system, character creation system. Like, if you're gonna claim that this game isn't ready for release in October, give us proof of that claim. Right, Dr. Nick 2, we're literally playing the beta. Have we had any crashes? No. Is the game loop here? Yeah, it's the same game loop that already exists in New World. So I'm gonna call out those little trolly comments. Those types of people don't have any place. We're gonna hide them from the channel now. We've given them their 15 minutes of fame. Hide user on this channel. Boop. Azo. Thanks for dropping in, but we don't want to see you. It's running flawlessly. I know, Nick, too. Like, I'm on the 4K version, and it looks and plays absolutely amazing. Oh, God. All right. We got sidetracked. The harvesting stations are broken. Okay, that would be a game-breaking bug that would keep the game from launching. Oh, man. I don't think there's any more crafting I need to do at the moment. I could probably store everything in the crafting boxes, and we can go back to... I can store all this stuff. I wish you could, like, mass move everything. That would be really cool. Why would it be on UE5, Heartalicious? Amazon has their own proprietary engine. New World has been launched for several years on that proprietary engine. I wonder why anyone would think that it's on UE5. Unless you just don't know anything about New World. If you're brand new to the New World, well then, you're forgiven. But no, it's not Unreal Engine 5. This is, what is it, Lumberjack, I think is the name of the engine that Amazon uses? Alright, we have deposited all of our harvesting mats. And at some point, I'm probably gonna have to start working on my mining if I'm gonna want to mine the iron or whatever it is. We'll worry about that another day. I'm not gonna harvest that much for the beta. Probably just progress mostly on my... Yeah, lumberyard. What did I say it was? What did I call it lumberyard or lumberjack? I don't remember. Oh, did we get that other wolf? Oh, I forgot to target the wolf. All good? What were we yelling at Mary for? ¿Cómo? No está tratando que escapar atrás. ¿Aún tienes la puerta abierta atrás? Okay. Oh yeah, tracking and scanning level 15. Small prey can now be tracked. There are benefits to slowing down and doing crafting, harvesting. Alright, I don't need to do any more of this. What am I doing? Let's just go to the next quest destination. Gotta go kill some pirates. Is that fast travel waypoint before there? It is, but it's a different... I don't need it. Sweet Acre Farm. That sounds like there's lots of nasties that want to kill me. Oh! Didn't take too much damage, but man, that triggered my vertigo. Yeah, dude, when I played my first time around Dr. Nick 2, that's all I did for like 80% of my gameplay was just run around and harvest. Especially because you can contribute to the town settlement progression by being a harvester and just contributing materials. It's so rewarding. And the sound effects are so much fun.
We've got swarmancers, we've got lost, and people are starting to lose hope. But I've got a plan to get everyone's spirits back up. You know what everyone loves?
Booze.
No, dessert. Who could turn down some tasty treats? No one, that's who. I have some ready and waiting back at the farm. I just can't get to them, it's too dangerous.
Got you covered.
Of course you... Wait, you really would? A nasty abomination is roaming the fields, and there are so many withered. I tried to go back once before, but I just can't. I hate seeing my friends and family like that.
Got you covered. Hang on, I'm answering a couple things here. Someone was asking if you can turn off NPCs' names so they just look like NPCs. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm gonna go check the options right now, though. Pretty sure that would be in, like, the UI? Social, perhaps? Oh, I don't even want world chat turned on. Language filter... Somebody just said something. If you get to level 25 during the early acts, during this beta, you get some sort of reward for your main character. I didn't know that. Well, I mean, I'll probably get to level. I might get to level 25 if we play all the sessions I plan on playing. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. I wonder if it only applies though if you pre-order. Like if you play the. I doubt it'll apply to my PC version because I'm playing this on the PS5. Staggers pushes the target back. Hell yeah, I want that. Alright, you want me to go where? Oh, just the farmhouse directly south. We could do this. Alright. ¿Puedo hacer pan de plátano mañana? Porque tengo nueces aquí. O lo que sea, si tenemos los de muffins. Y podemos poner unos arándanos dentro también. Tenemos plátanos, ¿verdad? Ese es perfecto para el pan. Mañana vamos a hacer pan en la mañana. ¿Qué? Mañana es sábado, ¿verdad? I just got an inspiration. We have some really mature bananas tomorrow. I want to make some banana bread. And I've got this nut mixture that Chris and I make, which is just almonds, walnuts, and cranberries. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to crush up some of those walnuts with some of the cranberries and make some banana bread muffins tomorrow morning. Chris made cornbread Chris makes cornbread from scratch. She buys the corn on a husk. She shucks the corn, takes it all off the husk, off the cob, and then you soak it? ¿Pusiste en agua o leche or no? Oh, she liquefies it in a blender. And then she adds milk and flour and... Oh, yeah, it's fine. All the things. But she makes her cornbread completely from scratch. And she does it in the cast iron skillet. And I'm telling you, man, it only lasts like 2 days. It takes her like all day to make it. And then she ate like 75% of it. So I got like 25% of it. She'll eat the whole thing in like 2 days. But I was like, now I want something else. So I think we're going to make banana bread tomorrow morning. Oh, she says she's got enough for another portion of cornbread too, so we might get some more cornbread tomorrow. Sounds good to me, honey. What's up, Kim Scales? First bought this on my PC when it came out. Didn't play much, but would like to get back in. Have to wait. I'll wait. Hang on, I'm rereading your statement. I would like to get back in. So will I have to pay for Aeternum on the PC? Oh, are you listening to the beginning of the stream right now, Kim? Is that what you're referring to? Because yeah, I did answer it at the beginning of the stream. So I think, because you just caught what you said. Thanks so much, Renfail. I think you're probably listening to the stuff at the beginning. If you are listening to what we're talking about right now, correct. If you own the version on the PC, it automatically converts over. Oh, I think it's great, Neftorious. This is a much more polished version of the game that I played when it first came out. And this feels really, 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 really good. I mean, really, 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 really good. All the new cutscenes, all the new voiceovers. I have heard that they have recorded hundreds of new cutscenes, like all the new lines of dialogue and everything else, so they reworked this entire intro area. Sorry, not the intro area. They've reworked the entire game with a main storyline now. on top of the old stuff that used to exist. And they've revamped the entire starting experience. They've just polished it all up. It feels absolutely phenomenal. I need fruits. It says gather strawberries, blueberries, or corn. Here's corn. I didn't even know the beta was going to be available, Victorious, until last night when we were streaming. And I don't remember who it was. I would have to go back and watch the stream. But whoever it was that reminded me, they're like, hey, did you know Aeternum was going to be in open beta this next weekend? And I was like, I had no idea. It wasn't even on my radar. So I was like, well, screw it. I guess we'll play this weekend and we'll go back to the Star Wars Outlaws playthrough and more Space Marine 2 next week. Because I do like this game. I had a lot of fun at launch.
You did it!
My main complaint, if you go back and watch my videos from launch, was that it didn't have controller support. When they added controller support in at the beginning of the year, I went and made videos around that, tried it out, was like, this is cool. This is different. This is like a revamped version of the game, and it's really good. I gotta say, I really, really like this. Especially the new cutscenes and stuff.
What about it? Who needs dinner when you have dessert?
I have a video out that launched earlier this afternoon called My Early Thoughts on this, for those who want to know. Matter of fact, I completely forgot to link that to everybody. Let's do that right now. Okay, there should be a link up for everybody on Twitch and YouTube. We're going to pin that so everybody can take a look at that video as you get time. Is that Lucas crying at the door? Sounds like Lucas. You think? Okay. Are you gonna eat anything for dinner? It is hot. Today was a hot day today, guys. It was like 97, 98 degrees here where we live. It's hot. We've been hiding in the air conditioning. Even Chris has been in her like all day. Like, it's too hot to be outside. We've got a heat wave going through right now. Because it was down around like 85, 87, 92, mid to upper 80s, low 90s. But yeah, today was hot. Yesterday was hot, today's hot, next couple of days are hot.
It's not just dessert that will make the settlement feel better. After weeks of tough, dried meat that tastes like leather, everyone is sure to enjoy a meal full of robust flavor. I'm going to help make it. But first, I need.
Oh, this is cool because if she's sending me to the same pirates that the main quest is sending me to, we're good.
They've taken bags of my best spices. Honestly, I can't blame them. My spices do smell delicious. At least those soulless brutes have good taste.
Apparently so.
I have my moments. Last I saw, they were heading to Buccaneer Creek and Mother's Tears. You can't miss the spices.
Alright, so we follow our nose. Those are different pirates. Yeah, those are different pirates. But why not? Let's do that quest. Oh, that sounds glorious, Victorious. So yeah, it was in Celsius 36 today. Oops. Switch. Who is it? It was Lucas. Did he come in or did you? Okay, he was just crying at the door. Yeah, I think it was 30. It was 36 was the temperature, and then it was 38 with the actual. 10 sounds delicious. I like sweater weather. Like 15 to 18 degrees Celsius is. I'm quite happy with that. Alright, there's some pepper. Oh, there's something up top too. Saffron. Well, I am getting hungry. I'm gonna have to. Think about some food here in a bit. We get some pretty good changes. The winter time here is not too bad. It'll get up to like, it'll be like 15, 20 Celsius during the like November, December, January. Now, the problem is the hot season. Hot season is like April, May, June. And that's when it's like 45 degrees. With like a week in there. Like 40, 45 degrees Celsius for like 3 months. That's a little, it's too hot. It's way too hot. Tomeboy asks, is New World PvP? No, it is not. New World is a PvE game that also has optional PvP should you choose to participate, but you don't have to participate. I don't participate. I hate PvP. Fuck PvP. I like PvE. So it's an optional in-game activity that you don't have to take part in if you don't want to. And it's consensual. 100% consensual. So it's not PvP by default. Oh, there's iron. Oh, I can actually mine it. I'm going to grab some just because that might make some new harvesting tools if I decide I'm going to go that deep into the harvesting while we're playing. The big thing is I think getting to level 25. Blunderbuss of the Scholar, which I will not use. I lived in snow for way too many years, Notorious. I lived in the state of Colorado in the U.S. for like 12 years, up in the mountains at like little over 3,000 meter elevation. And it would snow like 8 months out of the year, and I worked construction at the time for all those years. And so I used to have to get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, dig my truck out of snow, because if you didn't dig your truck out of snow, the snowplow would come by at like 4:30 and just plow you in. He would just dump the snow on your vehicle. So you'd have to get up really early, get your truck out, get to the job site, set up the space heaters, work all day, and it would snow like, sometimes it would snow like a meter in like 2 days. I don't miss snow at all, ever. It is a little too hot where we live, but it's close to Christina's family. That's why we bought the property here. But I don't miss snow. Like, I don't mind snow for vacations and to be like, oh, it's pretty, look at the fireplace, yay! Crackle, crackle, hot coffee, hot cocoa. Like, that part of snow I don't mind, but living in it and, like, freezing pipes. And on the flip side, where we live now, we have to worry about, like, extreme heat in the summertime and the electricity goes out and you don't have any air conditioning and it's, like, 47 degrees Celsius. Like, that sucks when that happens. But I would prefer that than, like, busted pipes in the middle of winter, because that's just no fun. Yeah, snow for 3 months doesn't sound too bad. That's not too bad. They need to add a better hitbox for this, for the loot stuff, because it's really tiny here. Yeah, Dr. Nick, too. My go-to response for PvP is that my roots are in tabletop gaming, so playing Dungeons and Dragons around a table in a basement with your friends, you know, or whatever, or at a coffee table, on the couches, like at a game store. And when you're playing Dungeons and Dragons with friends, when you're playing those types of games with your friends, it's not about animosity. It's about, you know, having fun with your friends. You're not there sitting at the table to, like, beat your friends or to make your friends pay or any of that. Like, you're there to have fun together. And that's not something you can do in PvP, because your whole objective in PvP is to kick the other person's ass and to win. Alright, I am missing cardamom, and I don't know what this comes from. Oh, there's one. It just popped. For some reason, it wasn't showing. Oh, either it wasn't showing, or I wasn't seeing it on my menu. The place Chris and I are talking about potentially buying our next piece of property at is up in the mountains. About how far is? ¿Qué tan lejos es San Cristóbal de aquí? 4 horas? 5 horas? It's about 5 hours by vehicle from here. It's up in the mountains. It gets cold in the wintertime. You definitely need, like, wood stove or something. It doesn't snow in San Cristobal, though. I don't think it's snowed in, like, I don't know how many years. It will frost, but it doesn't quite get cold enough to freeze. It very rarely snows. Then if we wanted snow, we could talk about going up to, like, Chihuahua or something, or Durango. Chris would like what you're talking about, Victorious, which is snow for a few months out of the year. The first time we went to Spain and she got to see snow for the first time, we have a video because we were on a press tour with the Spanish tourism board, and I've got a video of her seeing snow for the first time, and I totally beamed her with a snowball. La bola de nieve. And the worst part was it wasn't like nice pretty snow. It was, we're here in March and the snow was on the way out, so it wasn't like perfect fresh powder. I could do snow for 3 or 4 months out of the year. Neither one of us are. Chris grew up where we are right now, and she never used to feel the heat. And as we've both gotten older, you start to feel the heat a little bit more. And this summer, you've been telling me constantly that it's too hot.
I can smell those spices from here. The fiery peppers, the rich scent of saffron, The warming aroma of cardamom. I'll have to save
That might be
some
the difference for me
another
too,
batch
Nefarious.
of
I hated it when I
desserts.
had to work in construction because I had to get up at the butt crack of dawn to shovel my truck out like 8 months out of the year for like 6 or 7 years when I lived up in the mountains, and I grew to hate. I think the worst, there was a day I went to work and it snowed all day. So it snowed, you know, a couple of feet, half a meter or whatever. And I got off work and I went out to my truck and I had a flat tire and it's freezing cold. It's like the middle of December and I have to change a flat tire in the freezing snow at like, you know, 4 o'clock in the afternoon after I've already worked, you know, a 9-hour shift and been up since like 3:30 in the morning, and then I gotta change a tire, and that's like an hour and a half, and your toes are numb and your fingers are numb, and it's just, it sucked. So, I will never forget that ever. I don't miss that at all.
I'd love a good
No.
hearty
And then like
stew.
having to work with
But
space
for
heaters and
starters,
because I used to work
I'll
in ceramic
make
tile and
sure our
Etcherstone, so it's like
dried
you
meat
need
is
buckets of
well
water
seasoned.
to
These
like mix your
spices will put an
thin
end
set
to
grout
any
and concrete
complaints
products.
about
And so
more
you have to have water, and
salted
you're
wolf,
constantly dipping
for
your hands in a
sure.
bucket of water with a sponge to clean your work as you go along. So you have to use you're using bucket heaters, like water heaters, to heat up the water in the bucket, because if you don't, it's freezing cold, and it's like, that's the worst time of year to be like, but that was the job, you know? Don't miss it. Good memories. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? It also makes you appreciate hot cocoa and good gloves, good boots, warm socks, a blanket, central heating, a wood fire stove.
Now, this is more like it. Have you seen Buccaneer Creek? There's a place we can get some proper plunder.
Dude, Grace
If we
O'Malley
play our
rocks.
cards right,
I love
we
her
might
character.
liberate some of their stolen property and be called heroes for it.
They stole Medea's tribute.
Ah, now it makes sense. I scouted the place and they've got heaps of, well, just about everything. I bet that's your tribute, all right.
It is. The yawns are starting, guys.
I don't doubt
What
it
time
for
is
a
it, like
second.
7:30 or something?
But hey,
Yeah, it's
if you're
7:30.
going, look for anything else valuable. I heard rumors of some massive gemstone. Get that, and we'll be
¿Tienes sueño?
rich.
¿Quieres ver película? ¿O episodio del Señor de los Anillos? Pippin come una botana hace rato en la seco. Porque hay calor afuera. Alright, search Buccaneer Creek for clues. Well, here's the tribute cart, and now I need to get smashed supplies. Oh no, wait, I need to smash crates. Continue searching the pirate camp. Somebody in a cage. Nessa Harrower.
Well, this was a fortunate coincidence. For me, at least. I wasn't exactly thrilled with the prospect of spending eternity in a cage, so thank you again. I had an inkling the pirates had fallen lost, like so many others, but I was a little clumsy in my attempt to verify that fact. Now we know, though, don't we? I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm curious if the pirates ventured into the nearby ruins, which is where one of Medea's verdant gemstones was placed. I must continue on to the ruins to investigate. You seem able enough to handle the pirates with some ease.
Indeed.
I wonder if I might enlist your aid.
Of course.
Get yourself into the captain's quarters within the camp. I'd like to know if he has the verdant gemstone stashed somewhere. If
Okay.
my suspicions are true, and they usually are,
We're gonna get some
this
class
could be
pants.
the cause of Windswood's ills. So, check for the gemstone, and then come to the ruins. Good luck.
How far away is that? We also have a quest that just popped up right here.
Oh dear, you spooked me. Needless to say, I'm a little nervous wandering around out here on my own. I must complete my collection, however, whatever risk it requires.
Okay.
Ah, well, I am an antiquarian, Yelena Pagetnova, nice to meet you. I collect tools.
They've
used
done a
by
good
the
job with the
ancients, construction
voiceovers.
tools, whatever they use to build these magnificent towers. Only I've met some resistance.
I can help.
Oh, would you? Those guardians are, well, pesky. So I'd reward you handsomely. Any tools you can recover. I'm
New
most
bow.
interested in those two sets.
However, I just made my own.
Oh,
I don't
and
know if it's going to be better than
thank
what I
you
made.
in advance.
You're welcome. The Antiquarian. Yeah, and that's the thing about the towers too. Like all that architecture. Well, that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother thing. Weapons Factory on Twitch says, "Is this an expansion or an entirely new game? I don't understand." It's neither of those things. It is a... The best way to think about this is it is a launch of the console editions of New World while simultaneously revamping the main series quest line for the base game that people have been playing for the last few years. So the game loop is still there. All those same harvesting mechanics and everything else that you've been accustomed to if you've ever played the game before. But it's not an expansion. It's not an entirely new game. It is a polished reversion, I would say a polished remake of the base game. And then it's launching on consoles on October 15th. And at the same time, the existing PC game converts over to this new version, which is still the same game, but it has a reworked master quest line, which now has tons of cutscenes. It's fully voiced. It's extremely streamlined. They've polished a ton of the gameplay. They've worked on animations. We have new character models. We now have archetypes that you can choose from, a new character creation, a new intro quest line. It's a lot of things at once, but it's not an expansion, and it's not an entirely new game, if that makes sense. If you own it on the PC, you will own this version once it goes live on the 15th. If you don't own it anywhere, then you get to choose where you're going to play it, whether it's on the Xbox, the PS5, or the PC. So if you already own it, the existing game becomes this new version of the game when everything goes live here in about a month. There is a pinned video on Twitch as well as YouTube talking about my early thoughts around this game. I would suggest checking that out as well. And of course, you can always try it out for yourself. It is free over the weekend on all platforms to check out. I'm heading out, though, everybody. I'm going to go watch a movie or something with Chris, maybe an episode of Rings of Power. She's not caught up yet, although I am. I will be live again tomorrow morning, as we always are. This is my day job, so tomorrow morning on YouTube and Twitch, we will be streaming more of the New World Aeternum Open Beta. probably starting... Are we doing anything tomorrow morning? Do we have to go anywhere? We were going to make banana bread, so... Maybe like 8 or 9 in the morning, I'll probably be live, Central Time. And then tomorrow night we have World of Warcraft with the guild, and then Sunday morning we have No Man's Sky at 5 a.m. for a few hours, and then I'm going to switch over to New World after that, and we'll continue playing tomorrow, Sunday morning as well. And then once we're done with this open beta weekend, we'll be back to Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, wrapping up the operations so that I can do my final review for the game. And then it's the countdown to the countdown to September 20th, when we're going to be getting back into my Starfield playthrough and working our way towards the Shattered Space DLC that is launching on the 30th, at the end of the month. So, to those of you who are following along tonight, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, don't forget to check out all the videos. Don't forget to check out the early thoughts video I did around the New World Open Beta earlier today. Later tonight, I've got the final 2 episodes of the Aquarius Fishing Expedition going live for No Man's Sky, if you want to check those out. Tomorrow morning, we've got another Crimson Desert video already scheduled in the bag over at YouTube, and then a review of the Star Wars Outlaws Ultimate Edition digital art book scheduled to go live tomorrow afternoon as well. So if you're watching on Twitch right now, don't forget to head on over to YouTube, check all the videos that are coming out, make sure to mark notifications so you can get notified when they go live, and check out all our past library. Don't forget the socials, the Discord, the Patreon. Thanks everybody for the memberships, subscriptions, and all the things that support what I do here full-time on YouTube and Twitch. Thanks everybody for watching. From our house to yours, and all of our cats that love your support as well, because that's how they eat. Thanks everybody. See you tomorrow morning.